everybody, how are you going today? It is so good to see you. I do hope that you are super well. Today we are talking about the Heipi 3-in-1 travel tripod. Now to start with, it is Arca Swiss compliant, which means so many of your existing accessories, if you are in the Arca Swiss ecosystem, will work. Now I love Arca Swiss. I get it for all of the tripods that I have today. I actually get adapters that take me from whatever their standard is over to Arca Swiss. It seems to be the most commonly used format today. I do understand that the world is not going to get standardized to that because there are other manufacturers and, well, that's where we're up to. But this is Arca Swiss. It's awesome. And of course, Arca Swiss is super easy to use. Why is this tripod probably the most useful, the coolest, the most versatile tripod that I've ever used? And why is it called the 3-in-1? Well, let's start with the build. It is carbon fiber. That makes it very, very light. Magically, we have the Sony up there. We did have the R6 II. Arca Swiss, you just have to have lots of those plates and then you can go anywhere you like. Anyway, we're going to take that off. And then, tiny, this thing's tiny. Now the tripod, if you just use the legs.
And speaking of legs, you can find 30mm spikes hidden in each of the 3 legs that can be unscrewed and deployed within a few seconds, just to give you that extra purchase when you're on slippery surfaces.
And we can see that there are 5 sections here. So if we just use the legs, we go up to 127 centimeters. Then if you extend the center pole, that takes you to this level, 152 centimeters. This is perfect for all of my low light stills work. There's some really cool features about this tripod that to me make it unique. And the first one is this. It's the center pole, which is not a center pole. It's a center tripod. Check it out. If you can make that out, it has 3 legs, which makes up the center, which means that the center legs can close smaller, which means the overall volume of the tripod is actually smaller when you put it in your case or your bag. But there's more to this tripod than meets the eye, and maybe some of you have worked it out already, but built into this tripod is a sub-tripod. Check it out. Isn't that crazy? By the way, you do have a leveling bubble here at the top of the main tripod. Very, very light. Beautiful. It comes with this sub-tripod. Absolutely. And not only is the sub-tripod like this, but you can actually click the legs wider and make it really, really close to the ground. As close to the ground as you would need, basically. And what this means is you've got a full-size tripod, a really small tripod if you need to set up on a table or wherever else. And you can also go right to the ground, but still have the universal head. Now, the materials, the build, is one thing that I love about this system. The quality of it is high. This is all metal construction. Some sort of alloy, I would suspect. Absolutely beautiful and ridiculously light. Then the ball head itself just seems to be ridiculously well made and super smooth. And then when you lock it down, it is locked down. So I'm loving that. And you have both that rotation as well as just spinning around style rotation as well. Fabulous. But there is one more trick. Let me show you. This is cool. Phone, tripod, and then in here is a phone holder. Now, please let me know in the comments if there's any other tripod that does this, but this is built in. So all you have to do, lo and behold, you have got a phone holder built into this whole system. So main tripod, sub tripod, Arca Swiss head, and then there's a phone mount in there if you want to do some shooting with your phone for your socials. Brilliant. Build quality brilliant, design brilliant, and quite frankly, the price is very reasonable. $429 US. Now that price to me is amazing considering the features that you get and the size that it is, because this will pack into carry-on, suitcases, wherever you need it to.
And if you're interested in purchasing the Heipi 3-in-1 travel tripod, there is currently a 15% off birthday sale. If you use my affiliate link below that supports the channel, it takes the price of the 3-in-1 down to $364 USD. That is a great deal.
There's also some extra accessories. You can choose which ones you want to get, the basic kit or more bits and pieces. There's also other head attachments, other ball head attachments that you can use. Having the more traditional Arca Swiss release style system. I like this system because it's very quick. The Heipi 3-in-1 tripod, from my perspective, is a massive success. And considering its price point of $429 US, all the features, the carbon fiber, the weight, and all of the flexibility, which includes Arca Swiss and being able to hold your phone, basically two tripods in one, a smaller one and a larger one. All of these elements coming together, the small size that allows you to easily fit it in your luggage when you're traveling, or even when you're walking around during the day. All of these things make the business of photography, and if you need a tripod, just that much better. Now, one little piece of feedback I would have on this, when I'm using this tripod to photograph myself when I'm on location for video work, it's just slightly too low for me to get a horizontal eye line. Is this a big deal? Not at all. Most users will not use tripods this way. The way I overcome that is to bring the legs in a little bit, which gives you just a couple of centimeters height. So you know what? It wouldn't even need to be an inch. I think even a centimetre would probably almost make enough of a difference for someone like me. Now, I am 6 feet tall. I suppose that's an average sort of height. Yes, some people are certainly shorter than me, but plenty of people are taller than me as well. That is my only feedback for this tripod. Otherwise, I think it's brilliantly done, great value, and would be a great addition to your kit. If you currently perhaps have a more affordable tripod that is not at this level, this is a great place to step up your tripod game. Get something light, that's rigid and firm. It definitely carries things very, very stiffly. One thing I love about the extension pole being 3-legged is it actually makes that whole extension much stiffer, much more robust than when you just have a single center pole. That's really useful, and this unique design, not only does it make the overall volume of the tripod when shut down smaller, but that extra rigidity is fantastic. And then the fact that it actually is another tripod on top of that, well, I think it's brilliant. It's very, very well engineered and very, very well thought out. All right, everybody, more importantly than what I think, please do let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this Heipi tripod? I think it's great. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. It's been so good to see you, and if this is your first time here, I would love to see you again, so please do subscribe, please share, and please like. All right, bye for now.